Hi, everyone. So, people have been asking, how do I do the things that I know I should be doing and meet the goals that I set for myself in the beginning of the month in the new year in January when I find myself falling off and falling away from those goals, and when I find the momentum and the energy kind of diminishing as January moves forward? And I wanted to just address that and just say, the way that we maintain our energy, our vision, our commitment to the things that we want in our life really depends on the motivation behind the vision and behind the goal and the dream. And we really want to look at how compelling that vision and that goal is for us. And when we look at how compelling it is, and when we feel the pull and the call toward that goal, the more we feel the pull and the call toward it, the more we're motivated toward it. And when we look at if our motivation toward what we want is intrinsic and it's something inside of ourselves, the more likely the more likelihood we have of actually taking action and taking steps towards that goal. And the more extrinsic, I think that's a word, the motivation is, the less likelihood we have of moving toward that goal. And so I just want to offer here that we all look at what is the motivation behind the goal. If the goal is something like, um, I'd like to lose 10 pounds in the month of January or in the next few months. And the motivation behind losing those 10 pounds is so that we look good in the eyes of others, then that's very extrinsic. And this is a really simple, maybe simplified example, but just to give you the idea, if our motivation behind losing that 10 pounds is how we want to feel when we lose that 10 pounds, and we can really feel into that place of feeling free and flexible and feeling the movement not only inside our bodies but um, the benefit that that movement gives us, with that ability to have more energy and an increased amount of vitality in our day, and therefore translating into an increased amount of creativity and clarity of mind, because we don't feel so um, physically heavy but also emotionally heavy. So the feeling that we're after um, is really the foundation of what it is that is going to motivate us to take those actions. And just a word on the actions and the daily actions that we take toward that compelling goal that we have. The more compelling it is to us, the more we find small ways to take compelling action and inspired action toward that goal. And so I also want to say that, if we don't take a step toward that goal today, or we fall off the wagon to toward that goal that on any particular day, not to beat ourselves up over it, and to simply realign with that vision and realign with that intrinsic motivation and the big why and the feeling behind what we want from that goal, and to not look 30 miles ahead, but just to look 30 feet ahead or even 3 feet ahead, and take one small inspired action a day. And when we take that one small inspired action a day, to also take a moment to acknowledge that we took that one small inspired action a day. And that will just continue to help us build on that momentum toward what it is that we really want. And so I would just invite you to comment below if you have anything to add or any questions about this, and or what you're getting out of listening today, any aha moments or any revelations for you, and even to share what your goal is and what one small inspired action that you would like to take today, or that you've already taken today toward that goal. And be gentle with yourself, knowing that with each one small inspired action, that you're moving toward that vision. And as long as you're leaning into and moving toward that vision, even in a small way, It's the small and subtle things that make the biggest difference. So have a great day, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thanks. Bye bye.